Sup guys, how's it going? You come back with me again, Bang Ucok or Alif Achmad Qibran. So today, I'm gonna tell you guys about something. Not something, but someone. Someone you maybe already know. He is Pablo Picasso. Did you guys know about Pablo Picasso, did you? Of course you guys know. Pablo Picasso was a very genius artist and one of the most revolutionary artists from 19th century. He was born on October 25, 1881 in Malaga, Spain. From a very young age, he showed a natural talent for drawing. His father was an art teacher. By the time Pablo was 7, he was already painting better than most adults. Guernica. In 1937, a terrible tragedy happened in a small town in Spain called Guernica. During the Spanish Civil War, the town was bombed by plane, leaving many innocent people, men, women, and children, dead or injured. When Pablo Picasso heard about this, he was heartbroken and angry. As an artist, he decided to speak out the best way he could through his art. He painted a giant black and white mural called Guernica. The painting is full of powerful and emotional image. Include a screaming woman holding her dead child, a horse in pain, a bull, and a broken building. There is no color, only shade of gray, black, and white, showing sadness and destruction. Guernica was not just about painting, it was a message to the world of protest against war and violence. Today, it is considered one of the most powerful anti-war artwork in history. The next is sculpture with the name The Jester. Pablo Picasso wasn't just a painter, he also made amazing sculpture. One of his playful work is called The Jester, created in 1950. A jester is a clown or performer who entertains kings and queens. In Picasso's sculpture, the jester has a funny head and exaggerated shape, showing humor and energy. The piece is made using metal and ceramics with bold, simple lines. Picasso loved to break rules of art, and in The Jester, he combined both fun and creativity. The sculpture doesn't look like a real person, but that was the point. Picasso wanted to show feelings and imagination, not just copy reality. Through Jester, Picasso reminds us that art can be playful and even a joke can carry meaning. Next is Le Rêve and Dove. Le Rêve, which means the dream in French, is one of Picasso's most famous and personal painting. He painted it in 1932. And then the Dove. After World War II, Picasso wanted to send a message of hope and peace for the war. In 1949, he drew a simple, beautiful image of white dove holding an olive branch. This artwork, known as a Dove of Peace, became a worldwide symbol of peace. It was even used on posters for the First World Peace Congress. The next is Don Quixote and Dora Maar. In 1955, Pablo Picasso created a bold and simple drawing of Don Quixote, the most famous character from Spanish novel by Miguel de Cervantes. In the artwork, Don Quixote is shown riding his horse with his loyal friend Sancho Panza beside him on a donkey. Picasso used only black ink on white paper, but the lines are full of energy even though the drawing is simple. It captured the spirit of Don Quixote, a dreamer who wants to fight for justice, even when others see him as a foolish. The next is Dora Maar. Dora Maar was a talented photographer and painter. and she was also Picasso's partner during the late 1930s. She inspired many of his work, especially during the time of Spanish Civil War. Through this painting, Picasso saw deep sadness and pain, not only Dora personal sorrow, but also the suffering of people during wartime. It connects closely with his famous mural, Guernica, painted the same year. The final moment of Picasso. In a quiet villa in south of France, surrounded by olive trees and sunlit skies, Pablo Picasso sat before a blank canvas. He was over 90 now, his hands slower, but his spirit still ablaze with ideas. Even at this age, he painted with the energy of a young man, fierce, free, and full of color. One morning in 1973, as the world outside prepared for spring, Picasso invited a few close friends to his home. He laughed, drank wine, and spoke about art, life, and love. And he said, "I want to paint until my last breath." He told them to stop creating is to die. Later that evening, after everyone had left, Picasso returned to his studio. He picked up a brush one more time and added a splash of red to his final work. It wasn't finished. He never wanted his art to be finished. To him, life itself was an unfinished canvas. Tonight, Pablo Picasso passed away peacefully in his home at the age of 91. Though his hands were still, his art continued to speak, to challenge, to inspire, and to remind the whole world that creativity never dies. So be it. This is all I can tell you guys about Pablo Picasso. I hope you learned something from my story, and I hope you guys knew that art can change the world. So thank you guys for watching my video. My name is Alif Achmad Qibran or Bang Ucok, signing out and bye bye.